In today's fast-paced, always-on society, sleep has often been relegated to the bottom of our priority list, overshadowed by work commitments, social engagements, and the endless pursuit of productivity. Many wear their lack of sleep as a badge of honor, boasting about burning the midnight oil or pulling all-nighters. However, this cultural shift towards sleep deprivation is not just misguided, it's dangerous. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a fundamental biological need, as crucial to our well-being as food and water. The insidious nature of sleep deprivation lies in its ability to go unnoticed by those affected. Studies have shown that individuals who consistently get only 5 hours of sleep, instead of the recommended 7 to 8, often believe they've adapted to this reduced sleep schedule. However, objective measures of their cognitive function and performance tell a different story. Despite feeling subjectively fine, these sleep-deprived individuals are operating at a significantly impaired level. Let's delve into the multifaceted impact of sleep deprivation on our bodies and minds. Cognitive impairment. Sleep plays a pivotal role in cognitive processes, including learning, memory consolidation, and problem-solving. Lack of sleep hampers attention, alertness, concentration, reasoning, and overall mental acuity. This cognitive dulling makes learning new information and retaining it significantly more challenging. The brain uses sleep time to process and consolidate information gathered during the day, forming new neural connections that strengthen memory. Without adequate sleep, this process is disrupted, leading to impaired recall and difficulty in applying learned information. Weight gain and metabolic disruption. Surprisingly, sleep deprivation can be a significant contributor to weight gain and obesity. This occurs through several mechanisms. Firstly, fatigue from lack of sleep often leads to reduced physical activity, as individuals feel too tired to exercise. Secondly, and perhaps more importantly, sleep deprivation disrupts the delicate balance of hormones that regulate hunger and satiety. Two key hormones are affected: ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin, often called the hunger hormone, signals the brain that it's time to eat. Sleep deprivation increases ghrelin production, leading to increased appetite. Conversely, leptin, which signals fullness and satiety, decreases with lack of sleep. This hormonal imbalance can result in overeating and poor food choices, as the sleep-deprived brain's reward centers become more responsive to high-calorie foods. Studies have shown that sleep-deprived individuals may consume an average of 300 extra calories per day, which can quickly lead to significant weight gain over time. Impaired judgment and reaction time. One of the most dangerous effects of sleep deprivation is its impact on cognitive function, particularly in areas related to judgment and reaction time. The brain's frontal lobe, responsible for complex thinking, decision-making, and motor function, is especially vulnerable to sleep loss. This impairment is often likened to the effects of alcohol intoxication, with sleep-deprived individuals exhibiting slower reaction times and poor decision-making skills. This becomes particularly alarming when considering the prevalence of drowsy driving. It's estimated that sleep-deprived driving is responsible for approximately 20% of all vehicle crashes in the United States, translating to about 1 million crashes annually, with 8,000 of these being fatal. This stark statistic underscores the critical importance of adequate sleep for public safety. Weakened immune system. Sleep is crucial for the body's regenerative processes, including cellular repair and immune function. Without adequate sleep, these vital processes are compromised. The immune system, in particular, suffers significantly from sleep deprivation. A weakened immune system leaves the body more susceptible to infections, increases the duration of illnesses, and can even slow down the healing process for injuries. Studies have shown that individuals who consistently get less than 7 hours of sleep are 3 times more likely to catch a cold compared to those who sleep 8 hours or more. This increased susceptibility to common illnesses is just the tip of the iceberg. Chronic sleep deprivation can have more severe implications for long-term health and disease resistance. Cardiovascular health risks. Chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. Sleep helps regulate stress hormones and inflammatory markers in the body, which play a crucial role in cardiovascular health. Without sufficient sleep, these regulatory processes are disrupted, potentially leading to long-term damage to the heart and blood vessels. Mental health implications. The relationship between sleep and mental health is complex and bidirectional. While mental health issues can often lead to sleep problems, chronic sleep deprivation can also contribute to the development or exacerbation of mental health disorders. Lack of sleep has been strongly associated with an increased risk of depression, anxiety, and even more severe conditions like bipolar disorder. Sleep deprivation can lead to emotional instability, mood swings, and increased irritability. It impairs our ability to cope with stress and regulate emotions, potentially leading to a cycle of poor mental health and further sleep disruption. Hormonal imbalances. Beyond its effects on hunger hormones, sleep deprivation can disrupt various other hormonal processes in the body. For example, it can interfere with the production of growth hormone, which is essential for cell repair and regeneration. This can lead to premature aging of the skin and a reduced ability to recover from physical exertion. Sleep also plays a crucial role in regulating cortisol, often referred to as the stress hormone. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to elevated cortisol levels, which can have wide-ranging effects on the body, including increased stress, impaired cognitive function, and weakened immune response. Increased risk of chronic diseases. Long-term sleep deprivation has been associated with an increased risk of developing various chronic diseases. These include type 2 diabetes, due to impaired glucose metabolism and insulin resistance, certain types of cancer, and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Emerging research suggests that sleep plays a vital role in clearing toxins from the brain, including beta-amyloid, a protein associated with Alzheimer's disease. Chronic sleep deprivation may interfere with this crucial cleansing process, potentially increasing the risk of neurodegenerative disorders over time. Reduced quality of life. The cumulative effects of chronic sleep deprivation can significantly impact overall quality of life. From decreased job performance and strained relationships to reduced life satisfaction and increased risk of accidents, the consequences of poor sleep extend far beyond just feeling tired. Individuals suffering from chronic sleep deprivation often report feeling less engaged in their daily activities, having difficulty concentrating on tasks, and experiencing a general sense of malaise or lack of motivation. This can lead to a cycle of decreased productivity and increased stress, further exacerbating sleep problems. Accelerated aging. While the exact mechanisms are still being studied, chronic sleep deprivation appears to accelerate the aging process, both internally and externally. From a cosmetic perspective, lack of sleep can lead to premature skin aging, including the development of fine lines and wrinkles, as well as a duller complexion. More importantly, the internal aging processes, including cellular damage and decreased organ function, may be accelerated by chronic sleep deprivation. In conclusion, the effects of sleep deprivation are far-reaching and potentially devastating to both our physical and mental health. It's crucial to recognize sleep not as a luxury or a sign of laziness, but as a fundamental pillar of health and well-being. By prioritizing sleep and adopting healthy sleep habits, we can protect ourselves from these detrimental effects and enjoy better physical health, mental clarity, and emotional well-being. To improve sleep quality and duration, consider implementing good sleep hygiene practices. These include maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, ensuring a comfortable sleep environment, limiting exposure to blue light from electronic devices before bed, and being mindful of diet and exercise habits. For those struggling with persistent sleep issues, consulting with a healthcare professional or sleep specialist can provide personalized strategies for improvement. Remember, investing in quality sleep is one of the most important things you can do for your overall health and longevity. It's time to shift our cultural perspective on sleep from an inconvenience to a non-negotiable component of a healthy, productive life. By doing so, we can unlock our full potential, both personally and professionally, and lead healthier, more fulfilling lives.